Former Trump lawyer slash fixer Michael Cohen recently sat down for an interview with the Lincoln Project, where he lets slip a little nugget that he's actually surprised more people didn't know because he did include it in his book, about Donald Trump and his loyalty to his children. Let me read this. This is from Raw Story reporting on this. Among the many things Cohen revealed, he cited an occasion in which some legal things seemed to be getting complicated, and it was possible that Donald Trump Jr. or Ivanka Trump could be held accountable for it. It was something that Cohen said he included in his 2020 book called Disloyal, but appeared to go largely unnoticed. Cohen recalled Trump saying that if it comes down to Don Jr. or Ivanka going to prison, that it should be Don Jr. because, quote, he can handle it. Cohen explained that he would shoot for keeping both of his children out of prison, but, you know, sometimes you can't keep everybody out of prison, and you got to make that Sophie's choice there. Well, Don Jr., yeah, you going, man. Based on the way Cohen tells the story here, though, it made it seem like Trump really didn't put much thought into this at all. Like, what about Donald Trump Jr.'s life makes you think that this kid would be able to handle prison? You know, did he have a kind of rough and tumble upbringing? You know, is he used to conditions like that? You know, did he spend years serving tours of duty over in the Middle East, and so, he can handle it, he's toughened up, he's used to sleeping on sand and rocks, and no, he didn't do any of that. The guy went to some of the most prestigious schools in this country. He grew up, from the second he was birthed, the guy was a millionaire, at least. So no, what makes you think he can handle it? No, this shows you that Donald Trump Sr., doesn't care. He will protect Ivanka as long as he can. Cohen also said in recent interviews, not this one, but in a past that we had also discussed here, that he wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump threw his kids under the bus. I wouldn't be surprised either. And I think now, based on this reporting, we kind of know who's going to be the first one thrown under that bus, right, Junior? You may want to just call him up and be like, Dad, what's all this about? Am I going to be the one going to jail here with the investigation in New York? But of course, the reason all of this is relevant even right now is because reports are coming out saying that Trump Organization CFO Allen Weisselberg might actually be charged by the end of the summer, possibly by the end of this month at this point. So we don't know. So it could be that the rest of the family flipped on Weisselberg and Weisselberg becomes the fall guy. Could be that the charges coming against Weisselberg are because he has worked out a deal. Or maybe it's just the first domino to fall in all this. We don't know and we won't know. However, word of warning, if they charge Weisselberg and then the grand jury disbands, that means nobody else is going to be charged in this. So keep an eye out for that. Also keep an eye out if you're Donald Trump Jr., if Daddy puts his hands on your shoulders, just be careful because he might be about to sling you under that bus. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.